What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of No Holds Barred Wrestling Radio. I'm your host, Kyle. It's my host, Phil. And today we're introducing our new third host. This is going to be Brendan, our match technician.
What's up, guys?
He's the third man.
Third man.
Yep, third host tonight.
Our own little evolution here.
3MB.
Raw is
3MB, our own
commentators.
3MB.
Yeah, our own 3MB.
But anyways, on to the opening segment. Today was the tribute show for Ultimate Warrior. They did a sort of Eddie Guerrero style beginning with every superstar on the entrance ramp tolling the bell 10 times and a tribute video.
Yep, a bunch of, pretty much the whole roster on the stage, many of them wearing that cool Ultimate Warrior t-shirt. Throughout the night they'd show us some Ultimate Warrior moments, like him in a cage match against Rick Rude and his match against Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 6, one of my favorite WrestleMania matches. And and they would also announce Warrior Week for you American fans who have the benefit of the network.
Yeah, this bullshit of waiting one more year for WWE Network. Brandon, what are your thoughts on that network situation?
On the what?
On the network situation?
Well, I wish it would make it available to Canada. I mean, I think they'd get over their 600,000 subscribers or whatever they felt was a disappointment for WrestleMania.
Yeah, they predicted 1 million subscribers, we found out, and they only have 600,000. Well, you know what, WWE, you know if you just opened it to Canada only, you'd probably have over 1 million subscribers. But anyway, on to Raw. Start off with the first match of the night was the first match for the number one contenders tournament. Sort of a King of the Ring style they did, IC title RVD versus ADR. And we're going to go to our match technician. Brandon, what did you see in this match?
Well, besides Del Rio's entrance getting jobbed, Del Rio had some nice kicks, you know, the nice snap kicks he usually has. Nice kick to the head outside the ring on RVD. He threw Van Dam into the ring barricade a couple times. We came back from commercial. The Rolling Thunder was shown during the commercial break, which we didn't get to see, which wasn't...
Unfortunately.
Yeah. RVD botched the top...
his kick, yeah.
Yeah, ring off the top.
The wind behind the kick knocked down Del Rio.
Yeah. Del Rio hit the Carlito backstabber, which was nice to see. He also did a top rope enziguri, great snap kick, just a great move on that one. He played heat to the crowd with the C chants.
Mario Caliente.
Yeah. Del Rio with a close roll up. He pulled Del Rio off the top rope, and Del Rio actually hit his head right off the top turnbuckle, and then that allowed RVD get the frog splash for the win and advance in the tournament.
Yeah, overall good match. Both hybrid style wrestlers going at it for an IC title shot. RVD obviously getting the win in this situation. Phil, do you have anything on these match you want to input?
Man, just an excellent match. I mean, RVD and Del Rio, they can go. Loving those kicks from Del Rio always. I don't know, Del Rio, he's above the IC title. You know, he's got like a couple world championships behind him and a WWE title reign. But RVD picking up the win. We'll see what's going to happen with Del Rio from now on.
I think those two worked well together. They had a good world title feud back in late last year.
Oh yeah,
and,
the two Ricardo Rodriguez guys. Yeah.
Yeah, and they had a couple really good matches there. So another good one by them here.
Okay, on to match 2. We have Ryback against Cody Rhodes and Goldust, or the Brotherhood as they're sometimes called. Brennan, what did you see in this match?
There were a couple decent spots for a Ryback match, which is pretty rare. But to start off with Curtis Axel, he missed a leapfrog into a Goldust atomic drop. The vintage Goldust uppercut, always good to see.
I love that.
Actually, Cody Rhodes also got off one of the vintage uppercuts as well, taking his move from his brother. Ryback tried to do a couple tag team moves. They did a double clothesline on the ropes, which was alright, I guess.
Yeah. For their caliber.
Yeah, for their caliber of
okay.
their style of wrestling, I guess. The heels dominated most of the second half of the match. Goldust couldn't tag in Cody, obviously. You know, they were just dissecting Goldust, not allowing him to tag in. Drop kick off the top rope by Cody. Disaster kick to Axel, and then Ryback with a clothesline to Cody off a reversal of the disaster kick for the win. How long do you think that match was? Probably
a good 10-minute match.
Which is pretty good for a Ryback match.
For Ryback and Curtis Axel, I mean, two of the lowest card people I would put in my rankings of a tag team. I guess you can call that a tag team. Now they have their own official theme now, which is horrendous.
I actually like that.
I don't like that theme.
That theme's pretty brutal.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's down in my books. But other than that, great match by Cody Rhodes and Goldust. Good. Ryback picking up another win on their little winning streak they got going on. Maybe
they're climbing up that ladder. I think we can expect to see them
title match
at Extreme Rules, probably in the pre-show.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about this match was I felt the Rhodes brothers carried this match for the most part. With
Rhodes and Goldust.
They had Ryback just kind of picked up the scraps and the win.
Especially Goldust, how he can still go at age 46 years old. Man, he's crazy. He's in great shape. Probably the best shape of his life, and probably wrestling the best wrestling of his life.
Yeah, he's been enjoying like a nice revival. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. Okay, on to match 3 of Raw. We have a Divas match. My girl Paige versus Alicia Fox. Sort of a quick match there. Brandon, what did you get from this match?
Not too much, but Alicia Fox with 3 tilt-a-whirl backbreakers, which was nice to see. I don't usually see Alicia Fox doing much in the ring.
When do you ever see Alicia Fox wrestle? When is the last time we've seen an Alicia Fox match?
Besides, like, in a 4-on-4...
The Vicky Guerrero Invitational, maybe?
Oh, that's not even... I don't even call that a match. It's just a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cluster.
Other than that, Paige had a nice snap kick to the stomach, kind of Del Rio-esque. She also... with a modified... She actually used a new move to finish off.
I guess it's a debut of a new finisher.
Yeah, crazy-ass submission.
What was the Page Turner? Instead of that, she finished Alicia Fox off with a modified sharpshooter that turned into a camel clutch kind of move.
That was insane. My girl, Paige, getting it done. I love this girl. I love her. She's 21 years old, same age as me, and she's the Divas champion. My God, what am I doing with my life?
Just an unreal finisher that we've never seen before. Alicia Fox tapped instantly. And
I love Paige.
Picked up the win.
And again, right after this Divas match, we had the Usos, the tag team champions, versus Bautista and Randy Orton. Yes, I said those names right, folks. That is the real names. But, Brandon, what did you get out of this match?
To start the match, Usos did one of their flying Usos outside the ring on Orton Batista. Orton and Batista actually worked well as a unit in this match, which people didn't really expect that would happen. Thought, their egos would get in the way of each other.
Yeah, surprisingly, they actually tried this time, and it wasn't even for the titles.
Yeah. Batista had his vintage spinebuster. Orton brings Jimmy outside, hits him on the announce table, and then all of a sudden the Shield comes out. Match gets disqualified. They attack Orton. Shield swarms Batista in the ring. Reigns hit the Superman punch on Batista, and they basically stare them down on the ramp, and Batista and Orton pick up the win by DQ.
Of note, the Usos had like half their makeup, except tonight it was a Wario makeup, so I thought that was pretty cool.
That was a great tribute.
On
the part of the Usos. Yeah, this match was pretty good. It was basically a match that the Usos wanted to prove that they can get a win over Evolution, or I guess Bautista and Orton. You can't call them Evolution yet. But Usos, you know what? I'm not like it. If they're gonna keep getting jobbed like this every week, why even be tag team champions?
Rybacksel, man, Rybacksel.
Yeah,
I would actually like to see Batista and Orton versus the Usos and actually have a finish in the match. Besides a disqualification,
would be nice.
It would actually be a pretty good match, I would think.
Other than that, Usos, Evolution. Or, I guess we can't call him Evolution just yet.
Well, later on backstage, Batista and Orton, they're walking around, and HHH, and he's just like, yeah, told you guys, so we're going to have to see what happens later on.
Boy, HHH. Alright, on to match 5. We have Cesaro versus Mark Henry in match 2 of the Intercontinental Championship Tournament. Phil, do you want to dissect what Paul Heyman was kind of talking about before the match?
Yep, Cesaro being the new Paul Heyman guy means that Paul Heyman was up on the stage before anyone else. Basically, he's just putting over himself as Brock Lesnar's advocate. He's really letting the people know that Brock Lesnar is the conqueror of the streak. And then the King of Swing came out shortly after, and no music still, no Titantron.
Yeah, nothing yet.
I guess it's a new policy for Paul Heyman guys. No music or anything.
I think
no fanfare.
Maybe it's even people that we don't know what's going on backstage. Maybe WWE lost the rights to Miracla, and they're trying to get Miracla back. Maybe, or maybe
they want him to go in a different direction.
Maybe we have our boy Jimmy Johns making.
Jimmy Johnston.
Making his new theme right now.
That guy is awesome.
Other than that, we'll have to wait for that. Out of this match, Brandon, what did you get?
It was an IC title match also for the tournament.
Yeah, it was a round 1 match for the tournament.
Yep.
Mark Henry dominated the start. He had a couple slams, clotheslines on Cesaro. He threw him outside the ring. Then when they got back in, Cesaro basically dominated. He threw multiple uppercuts to Henry. Did an uppercut off the middle rope. He countered the World's Strongest Slam, and he surprisingly picked up Mark Henry for the neutralizer.
My God,
which was
this guy.
Great feat of strength.
Jesus.
No swing, though. No swing.
I know,
Wow,
you
but
know
still.
what? He's calling himself the king of swing. This is true. We haven't been seeing this swing.
Yeah,
from
ever
Cesaro,
since
but the amount of strength this guy has. First at WrestleMania,
Big
throwing
Show.
Big Show over the ropes, then neutralizing him on Raw, or on SmackDown, sorry, and then now neutralizing Mark Henry.
Yep.
My God, man, it's just a matter of time before we see a swing. But other than that, this match was a good Cesaro versus Mark Henry match. I think I loved it if it went a little bit longer. But,
But Mark Henry matches, you can't really expect too much or go too long.
yeah, nothing nowadays like that. But do you see anything else in this match, Phil, or do you?
Just Cesaro, yeah, just showing off his power. I mean, just a great guy, and it's just he's climbing up that ladder as well.
Right. Next match in Raw was Rusev versus Xavier Woods. Again, another.
Wait, but even before that, there was a segment backstage. Sorry, I just want to talk about it.
Oh, well, go ahead.
It's because Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, they're backstage with Maddox, and they're telling him to tell the Shield that they will be in a match. Yeah.
Right.
Except they tell Brad Maddox to not tell who the Shield's opponent will
The
be.
good old surprise opponent match. I haven't seen this in a long time.
Yeah.
Remember when you used to do this on Raw on a daily basis back in like the Ruthless Aggression era? They would do this on a daily basis. You were gonna face a secret opponent. I love those. That's what got me tuned in to the main event.
Or the Taboo Tuesday, or the
right.
Las Vegas, when they used to host Raws at Las Vegas, they do the roulette wheel.
And farther on, the Cyber Sundays.
Yeah.
And Maddox, he's like the lackey of the authority right now. They're
He's
not
supposed to be the general manager.
Probably the
Yeah,
general
pretty much.
manager.
I wish he appeared more.
They don't use the general manager enough
like they used to.
Like they used to. I mean, even they used it more when it was a freaking laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, man. Anyways.
Michael Cole, shut up.
Classic Vinnie Mac moment there. But anyways, on to the Rusev Xavier match. Nothing really to talk about here. It's a classic job match. Brandon, I don't think you need to say anything much about this match. Just kind of seeing this finisher that Rusev does.
The accolade.
The accolade now is being called.
It's basically a camel clutch.
Basically, it's kind of the tandem of Rusev and Lana is basically like we used to see with Umaga and Estrada, as Estrada telling Umaga when to finish the match. Lana is doing the same thing nowadays.
And after the match, Lana also told Rusev to go after R-Truth, who was trying to go in the ring to help out Xavier Woods.
Yeah, the crush.
Rusev, crush.
Rusev crush. All right, on to match 7 here. We have the third match in the IC title tournament, Jack Swagger versus Sheamus. Brandon, what did you get out of this match?
Starting the match, Sheamus tried going for the 10 beats of Bodrum, I guess he calls it. Zeb Coulter comes in handy. He distracts Sheamus, and Swagger gives him a slam outside the ring. Eventually they go back and forth, and Sheamus finally hits the 10 beats of Bodrum on Swagger. He reverses the shoulder block into a Patriot lock. Sheamus looks like he's going to tap. Reverses out at the last minute. He hits... Sheamus hits Swagger in the steel steps. Swagger runs back in the ring like he's about to run, like going full speed at Sheamus, and just bro kick right out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, man. What was
Like,
that? That was insane.
That was like an RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah. Now it's turning into Sheamus bro kick out of nowhere.
But
this match, I think, was a little bit too long for these two guys.
it basically dragged on.
Their two mid-carders have been around for a long time, but my God, this match dragged a lot. WWE could have cut that match in half at least.
Despite his loss, Swagger looking really strong. I think he injured Sheamus in the match with the ankle lock.
And he's favoring his shin after the match.
Well, he also hit it when Swagger had him outside the ring. He hit him onto the steel steps, and that also injured his knee.
Yeah, Sheamus barely able to walk after the match. I think he might need to be replaced in the tournament, maybe by Swagger himself. Who knows? And I'm still waiting for those Zeb Coulter guy shirts. Ever since he said Zeb Coulter guy, I mean, I love Zeb Coulter, and I would totally buy that shirt if they made it.
Come on, WWE Shop. Get on your game here. Let's go. After this match, actually, I want to talk about right here is the Adam Rose promo that we keep saying, the vignettes that we see on him. Yes. I see a lot. I don't know about anyone else. I see a lot of promise in this kid, Adam Rose. Not even just from his vignettes. I've seen a couple of his matches on NXT the last couple of days. This guy looks insane. I hope WWE uses him in a good way, not just bring him and do these kind of squash matches like they do with a lot of new guys, but bring him in, feud him with someone right away, right off the bat.
Maybe like a guy like Fandango.
Yeah, something like that, right? Like this, I really hope WWE
pays from Morella.
Yeah, I really hope WWE uses Adam Rose to his full potential on what you're gonna have to see from the coming weeks ahead. All right, on to the 8th match of tonight. We have the final match in the quarterfinals for the Intercontinental Championship. We have Ziggler versus Bad News Barrett. Brandon, what did you get out of this match?
Barrett dominated most of the first half of the match. There were some nice spots by Ziggler. He had a couple nice drop kicks. Great Ziggler drop kicks. They fought outside the ring for a bit. Ziggler goes headfirst into the steel post. He then sidestepped Barrett, who went into the steel post. There was surprisingly a lot of CM Punk chants during this match, which was.
I guess we're gonna see this for like the next boring points in the next couple of weeks until, if indeed CM Punk comes back, we'll have to see. But other than that, I think we're just gonna keep hearing these CM Punk chants. Like eventually, if he doesn't come back, they will fade away. But other than that, anything else in the match there, Brendan?
Yeah, Ziggler gained momentum off punches and the neck breaker. Then all of a sudden Barrett hit the waistline, which we haven't seen in a while, which was nice to see, his old finisher.
Which Ziggler kicked out of, so I guess he got demoted from finisher status.
Signature now.
Signature move, yeah.
Yeah, the pump handle slam was countered into a famouser by Dolph Ziggler. He then went headfirst off the turnbuckle, got up, and a great move by Ziggler. He did a facebuster off the top rope. Barrett kicked out of that. And then Ziggler did the zigzag, which was countered into a Winds of Change, aka the Black Hole Slam.
Oh, I love that move.
By Wade Barrett, which
Barrett
was nice to see, bringing off his old moves again.
Yeah, Barrett's pulling off all the stops in this match.
Yeah.
He's brought out all his signature and finishing moves. I love that. The Wade Barrett character is now evolving into the character everyone wanted to see.
And then at the end, Barrett ended up getting the bullhammer for the win. Great sell by Ziggler as usual.
Oh yeah, Ziggler knows how to suffer that move.
And then Barrett cut a small promo afterwards, saying that he's got some bad news.
Bad news.
Yep, and he's going for another IC title run. He's won that title, yeah.
It'll be his third.
Back when he was feuding with The Miz.
After this match, we got to see just what happened earlier in the night. We actually saw a packaged Kane promo.
Oh yeah, they
wasted return.
They wasted no time to promote the return of Mass Kane.
Oh, I guess he's coming back because I didn't really see Kane wrestling anymore. I thought they were just going to keep him as the authority figure, and then when they've had nothing to do with him, they were just gonna like let him go into his because he does do some political things outside WWE.
Yeah.
But I guess you know what, from wrestling in his corporate attire for the last couple weeks, he's got that momentum back. He wants to get back into the ring, and that's good for Kane, man. I love seeing Kane in the ring, him dominating, being that devil's favorite demon. I hope he comes back to that, and we'll have to see from that.
He's one of the most athletic big men that's ever, been in
100%, 100%.
Oh yeah, and he can still go. I mean, lack of injuries, and he's still pretty healthy. And yeah, it looks like we're going to see Team Hell No implode at Extreme Rules. And yeah, Daniel Bryan actually wasn't here tonight. I guess he's on his honeymoon with Brie Bella.
Yeah. As we'll see in the next segment, I guess the Extreme Rules picture is going to unfold. All right, on to the next match, or I guess you would call segment. Didn't really get underway.
Yeah, the match didn't even get... But... yeah, Sandow, he's just standing in the ring. He's saying that he deserves it. He's the most deserving wrestler. He's a former MITB winner. He's just really angry at the crowd. And then Big Show would come out. And then Sandow, he'd tell him, Big Show, if you got something to say, this would be a great time to keep it to yourself. I thought that was pretty hilarious.
That actually was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And Sandow continues to talk. Then getting Big Show's face, and eventually gets the KO punch.
The knockout punch. A WMD right to the face.
Show big strength.
Show big strength.
Yeah, the ref was there. Obviously, a match was going to happen, but...
ref got paid.
Wouldn't shut up.
Ref got paid literally to stand there and do nothing right there.
I don't know. Does he get paid if the bell doesn't ring? Who knows?
I think he gets paid.
He gets paid anyway, just for showing up.
He's on TV. He's got to get paid.
Yeah.
But other than that, right after this, we had the Wyatt promo. This time they made their way to the ring and actually did the promo in ring, which is something different that we don't usually see from the Wyatt promos. Usually they're backstage or filmed somewhere else. In the ring, Bray Wyatt basically talking about he sees things different than everyone else, pertaining to John Cena. He never lies. He's saying that John Cena is the liar, and all he needs is one more push. Out comes our boy Juan Gaina, you know.
No, they didn't sing it that much this
I know,
time.
they did
You
not
heard it a
sing
little
John
bit,
Cena
right?
sucks. I think I heard a tad
At the beginning.
At the beginning.
Yeah, they didn't play a song for
that
long
crowd
enough.
sucked, though. Birmingham, you should be
Alabama.
ashamed of yourselves, man. That was terrible.
Figure it out, guys.
Not Birmingham, England.
Yeah. Anyways, John Cena comes out, says he doesn't need another push. I guess that was kind of funny if you did get what he meant there. Cena also was saying that the Wyatts would be the life of a party if they were drunk, making fun of each person individually. Yeah. And he also had pictures of Sister Abigail, which ended up being Wyatt in a girl outfit.
Yeah, Sister Abigail Wyatt is a woman with Bray Wyatt's face, including the beard.
Yeah, we had the mom, Bobby Joe. Was it Bobby Joe Wyatt?
Bobby Joe Wyatt,
which was Luke Harper.
Yeah,
in a granny outfit on a rocking chair. We had baby girl. What was her name?
Rowan. I don't know.
Chastity Lynn Wyatt.
Something like that, with Luke Harper's face, without the goat mask.
Oh my god! I hate John Cena, but this was probably the funniest promo he's ever done.
Yeah,
like, this was the best.
Just John Cena ridiculing his opponents like he does often. Yeah. And yeah, they would also. John Cena would actually get serious for a moment. He says that Wyatt he can't fight without his goons by his side, Rowan and Harper. So for Extreme Rules, they set up a steel cage match.
Steel cage.
So my pick from our predictions a few days ago was wrong. Well, it was wrong. I thought it would be a Ring of Fire match.
I quit match either.
But yeah, steel cage matches should still be good.
I think we can see a good steel cage match out of this match to be the ending chapter in the John Cena Wyatt story.
I hope Wyatt wins. He's up going on the up and up right now.
Yeah. Other than that, we had a match right after that, and again for the 150th time, Fandango versus Santino.
The never-ending Morella Fandango.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why does WWE continue to do this spot filler match? My God, they can use Fandango on so many different levels. Santino, put him
Amarella.
Amarella, put him in NXT, man. Like, they can't really do anything else with him right now. And again, just a quick match.
I'm actually did Tajiri Tarantula for those old school fans.
Yeah, just a Terry Tarantula. I mean, you saw a quick flip by Layla for the win.
It was pretty soft.
Yeah, no Emma Lock this week. Pretty disappointed about that.
I don't even consider this a match. Let's just. I was really debating on scratching this from the segment today, boys. But I guess I ended up talking about it, and then best thing that came out of the end there was the Kane promo right after. Stephanie McMahon basically challenging Kane to be that old monster,
the devil's favorite demon,
and then pulling the mask out of the safe. Guys, I think this is the return of Kane. No more corporate Kane.
Nope, Mask Kane again.
Mask Kane.
And the crowd absolutely loving it. I mean, and what's interesting is he said he would eviscerate Daniel Bryan. Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing we're going to see Kane versus Daniel Bryan, not Triple H versus Daniel Bryan, as I thought we would get.
We'll have to tune in the next 2 weeks to find out.
Yeah.
And on to the final match of the night, the main event. We had the Shield versus question mark, which we then found out.
The Riddler.
Oh my God, what was this? This was probably put up in the last minute. We had an 11-on-3 match. We had the Shield versus Alberto Del Rio, Jack Swagger, Fandango, all three members of 3MB, Titus O'Neil, our boys Ryback, Alexander Rusev, and Bad News Barrett.
A bunch of guys pulling double shifts tonight, like Daniel Bryan.
Bunch of the heels.
When do you ever see this many superstars pulling double shifts? But even though there wasn't.
They didn't do it too much.
Yeah,
Daniel Bryan's work ethic is rubbing off on them.
Brian, did you get anything out of this match, Brandon?
The heels did their typical thing where they tag in and out continuously to stay fresh, dissect Seth Rollins. The number game looked to be too much. Reigns speared Ryback outside the ring, and then that's when all hell imploded, and then the heels started mugging Reigns. Shield tries to hold him down in the ring, but eventually the numbers game caught up to him and began to mug the Shield in the ring.
Oh, man. The surprise of the night. My prediction, Evolution has returned. Yep. We hear the Evolution theme song and the Titantron. My God.
finally.
I am pumped for this, guys.
Yep.
My God, Evolution is back together for sure now. This
Yep.
is obviously foreshadowing the Extreme Rules match that I predicted between Evolution and the Shield. My God, and then the Shield coming in, or the Shield, sorry,
Yeah.
To
Evolution
save
coming
the
in.
Shield. No.
Evolution coming in to pick up the scraps that were
Yeah.
left over by the 11 other guys.
And
Real tough guys.
the one spot me and Phil actually enjoyed, I think Brandon did too, was the powerbomb RKO move that Batista and Orton made famous kind of at WrestleMania, since Orton botched
Oh yeah,
it, landed
brutal
on
move,
top
brutal.
of the
I
monitor.
was hoping they wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Randy Orton RKO'd Reigns and Rollins. Batista bomb to Reigns and Rollins. Basically, just giving all three members of the Shield all their finishers, and then the pedigree to Roman Reigns after Triple H says, "Believe in evolution."
Oh yeah, loving that reference to Believe in the Shield, and it works so well for Believe in Evolution.
Put that shit on a T-shirt. That's what I gotta say.
Believe in Evolution.
Believe in Evolution. That'd be trolling. That'd be like the troll shirt, the troll, the Shield. Other than that, guys,
Great way to end Raw.
yeah,
Have-
first time we've seen a heel ending to Raw in a while now. But other than that, Raw tonight, I mean, fantastic, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Rest in peace to the Ultimate Warrior. I love that they showed a lot of Ultimate Warrior moments out there.
Yep.
If you have the network, you can watch
Warrior Week.
Yeah, Warrior Week.
And meanwhile, we will keep waiting.
Yeah.
They even showed pretty much almost his entire promo from last week.
Yeah, on
Some
Raw.
scary words in that promo.
Yeah,
It's almost as if he knew.
It's like he foreshadowed his own death, but we're
Yeah.
not gonna talk about that. What they have on the network this week is I'm looking forward to. It looks like we're gonna have to find it on a stream. Is Legends House. Oh my God, that show just looks fantastic for one person and one person only. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, our boys. Me and Brandon met him in real life. What a character. I think this is gonna be a successful show on the network. I hope it does become. I'll be watching the first episode on Thursday, as I hope my co-hosts here will. Other than that, though, Monday Night Raw, pretty good for leading into the Extreme Rules pay-per-view in a couple weeks.
And without the World Heavyweight Champion there, World Heavyweight
that was
WWE World Champion.
Taking a well-deserved break.
Yep.
Yeah, he's getting a break, all right. Him and Brie Bella, man. What a honeymoon.
Congrats to them.
I wish I was on that honeymoon. That's all I gotta say. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button. Follow us at Twitter at NoHoldsBarred. And be sure to subscribe. Other than that, my name is Kyle, my co-host Phil, and new match technician Brandon. We're out.